is going on, everybody? Another live chat. Time to get into some news, some upcoming fight cards for the week, all that very fun stuff. There's been a debate going on who would win 100 men versus one gorilla. I mean, we got some questions from you guys to answer. Should be a very fun stream. Let me see. Get this up real quick. Okay. There is a banner scrolling at the bottom. For donations, nobody's obligated to donate anything, but it is down there. Good to see No Chill in the chat. No Chill will be obliterated by me in Smash Bros. Melee. And there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. His fate is inevitable. Death taxes, Hank being a virgin, No Chill, getting obliterated in Super Smash Bros. Melee. These are guarantees in life. Hey, dude, can we answer how many X Games greats had birds as nicknames? I don't know. I mean, obviously, Tony Hawk's the Birdman. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you any other ones. But it is good to see you, Sean. Because I only think of two, and you should know both of them. 100 people may barely hold off a gorilla. See, I disagree. Very simply put, a gorilla is a front runner. It'll run out of stamina very fast. It's like a gorilla is like Shane Carwin. You know, like it doesn't have a lot of stamina. So I think like a good 25, 30, the first 30, just getting absolutely obliterated. Also, another thing you have to consider is a gorilla doesn't strike. You know, it doesn't like punch things. It mainly just bites when it attacks. So a lot of biting going on. But I think the remaining 70 would take the gorilla out. And I'm going to say you're probably left with about 60 men. 60 men. So, I mean, come on, man. Like 40 guys going to die. The remaining 60 take the gorilla out with ease. Happy birthday, 26. Actually, I'm 27 today. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tress, in the chat. It says happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see Cheddarhead in here. Matt the Condor Hoffman. I've met Matt Hoffman and nobody was calling him the Condor. Good to see Tats. He says happy birthday. Thank you, guys. Thank you. He ripped faces off and bite, bro. Just saying. Yeah, but like he's not gonna kill 100 men. The gorilla's not going through 100 men. Like I said, I'm saying like 60. We'll have 60 remaining. Your beard grows faster than my ego. The shit does grow very fast. Happy birthday. Thank you, Cheddarhead. Where's the Kobodiah at? I don't even know what that is. I have to look that up. Hold on. Kobodiah. It's a popular Persian dish. I am not Persian. I'm white and Mexican. But thank you. Happy birthday. Did you know gorillas on average gave 1-inch male appendages? Have 1-inch? That's interesting. No. Where is the party at? On Sunday over at my family's house. Since you're unarmed, you'd have to resort to kicks, elbows. I doubt enough force could be generated to damage 30-inch neck. It's unlikely you could strangle the gorilla. John Danaher's take. Of course, it's John Danaher's take. He's just thinking, how can I out jujitsu this fucking gorilla? If it's 30 guys butt scooting, or if it's 100 men just butt scooting, hoping the gorilla plays jujitsu with them, the fight's over. Happy birthday, dude. Hey, thank you, Chris Cushman. Curtis Downs, baby, Earth, Idaho. Just deciphering riddles out here. I'd stop. Wow. I thought you were Persian. No, that's the other guy. That's Isha. Isha's Persian. Well, since we're getting into the questions, we might as well bring up some more. We already answered Sean's. Good to see Mr. Grant Gregory. He says, "Happy annual spawning cycle celebrate." Yeah, thank you, guys. You guys are much too kind. I appreciate it. Curtis Downs was an X Games BMX. Yeah, nobody knows who Curtis Downs is. The X Games BMXer. I mean, come on. Do I look like a BMXer? Vinny got his girl taken in real life by another member of the YouTube chat. Wow, that's not surprising. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. There, let's get into some. I'm gonna put up a poll every week or a community post and ask you guys to drop questions. It's mostly just people saying happy birthday, so I do appreciate all that, man. You got Rush Hour Fight Club, Isha, all the good homies, Useless in there, Sean Moody, Andrew B, Tress, and a lot of you guys came in already and said happy birthday, so thank you guys. Rank the ring card girl fight kit. So fight kits is code for how hot the ring card girls are in these various organizations that Isha is going to list. Are you doing Ryzen since Isha isn't it gonna be able to cover it? Yes, guaranteed. Mira versus Hoffman was dope, and Bucky versus Bob Burnquist. Yeah, Bucky Lassex the shit. All right, let's answer some of these questions. I feel like my face is too big though. Let's see. Also, what happened to dark mode? It was in dark mode. And let's do this. Okay. Rank the ring card girl fight kits. Black Combat. I've never seen Black Combat. Ryzen, Road FC, Deep, K1. Okay, so K1 is last. The K1 girls have been lacking, to say the least, much like everything in K1 these days. Deep, you never really know what you're gonna get. So we'll go Deep. Second, I'd have to go. Dude, okay, hold on. Why are Ryzen ring card girls not ringing a bell? Card girls. Oh wow. It's a tie. I would say probably Ryzen number 1. Rise is up there though. They mostly just dress like cats, which is very strange. Says Andrew B. Let me go like this. I'm fucking this up already. There we go. No, that one doesn't work either. This one. Where would you place Brown over Dalby KO for the year? Guys, I haven't even seen the fight. I heard it's probably fight of the year. But yeah, I haven't even seen the fight. God, what a fucking casual I am. Aaron Tat says, sorry, Idaho. Unfortunately, there are no Filipino men that are ring card girls. I know that's your type. Wow. The Hank slander and lies are just becoming a meme at this point. But you know what? That is the price that I took to get rid of Hank the Tank on MMA YouTube. And you know what? That's all right. I have to live with that. That's okay. Thank you for the question, Isha. How many years have you had that Spitfire bucket hat? Dude, I think it's probably been like 4 years now. The one in this picture with Superleg. Yeah, that thing is actually really crusty now. Wore it to work and shit like a dumbass. How many people? Okay, who are we meeting next at 1 in August? Hopefully not Schaub again. Ooh, good question. Who are we meeting next? So last year when I went to 1, I met Chatri, John DeBella, Hodger Gracie. Was it Hodger? No, it was Henzo. Henzo Gracie, Scott Coker. We kind of talked to Demetrius Johnson a little bit. What is his name? Yeah, Johan Gozali. So honestly, nothing's gonna top that. And we did meet Brendan Schaub, and I mistaked Chris Gutierrez for Well, I knew he was Chris Gutierrez, but I called him Gabriel Benitez. By the way, what's up, Gas Ninja? Good to see you. And then we saw Brendan Schaub, which was hilarious. Who are we gonna see at 1 in Denver? I'm gonna say. God, I have no idea. John Lineker. We're gonna meet John Lineker, Nick. By the way, Nick goes to me on Aaron Tats. Okay, hey, if he goes, dude, I'm down to link up with anybody who's going to 1 in Denver in August. On August the 1st. I believe it'll be a Friday. I think Stamp Fairtex is headlining. By the way, let's see if that card has gotten any more fights. 1 Denver card. 1 championship. They updated any of the fights? Okay, we got Stamp versus Zambonga. In MMA, Liam Harrison is actually back. He got smoked on the last 1 card. Weird that they're putting him against Solin O, but it's going to be in Muay Thai. I got Liam Harrison. And we just got a stupid grappling match. But it's Rafael Lovato Jr. is going to grapple somebody in Denver? What the fuck? I live in Florida. Okay. So yeah, those are the questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to spam them in the chat. Do you like the band Collective Soul? I have no idea what that is. Collective Soul? Who's ever heard of that? What's going on, Andrew? I saw you in the chat earlier. Thank you for the birthday wishes, my friend. Something just fell. So let's go as customary to RobakaHitman.com. This has got everything you need as far as MMA scheduling goes. Really is the best source for finding out what is happening on the weekend. Let's check it out. Tonight is some boxing card, some women's boxing card in Tokyo. And then you got Legacy Fight Night. XFC. I've seen some highlights from XFC. Nothing too crazy. Petchendy is going on tomorrow morning. Decent. Petchendy is decent. They have a pretty hot DJ chick. Also, Patong Boxing Stadium. Seen some highlights from Patong. I think Patong is kind of on the come up. They've been doing a lot of cards lately. Oh my gosh, they're doing this stupid ass glory card with no crowd in Florida. Why are they doing this? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights on the card. The only Boape versus Stefan Lutishu and Quasi and Bestati. I think that's a rematch. Why is this card happening? What is the point of this? A glory underground with no crowd. Sounds like a good way to just do a cheap production. Listen to December by Collective Soul. Let me know what you think. All right, send it to me in Discord. What is up to Smelly? He says, happy birthday, 28. I'm 27. Bro, you're practically at half life expectancy. Thoughts? I felt like I was 35 since I was like 13 years old. I had to grow up very fast. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, everybody I know, everybody that I associate with is much older than me. So yeah, man, I felt like an old man for a minute here. But thank you for the depressing comment and birthday wishes. Backhanded birthday wish. Too Smelly. Appreciate that. Everyone wants their own APAC. Yeah, I guess so, right? Any plans for your birthday celebration? No. I'm not that kind of guy that does stuff on his birthday. We're gonna have we're gonna have a barbecue with the fam on Sunday. But Glory Underground seems like their version of the Apex. Can you imagine if they just start doing these like shows that are out of the country but with no crowd? That doesn't even make any sense. They had this thing called Glory Smacks, and it was like some weird fight night bullshit. Um, and then I don't know if you guys know this, but Glory has its own version of Tough, and they did Rico Verhoeven and Badr Hari as coaches last year. What the fuck is Glory doing? I believe that with your personality, I'm like, yeah, I know. It's all in good fun, man. It's all good fun. Hey, what's going on, Scott Young? Good to see you, man. We're just previewing the weekend, checking out the stuff that's going on, answering some questions. Nothing too special over here. But yeah, Glory doing a weird card tomorrow night for some reason. I probably will do a fight companion for it. I mean, let's be honest. Oh, and then is this tomorrow night? Yeah. There's a PFL card. I have to call up my homie Big Red and maybe do some picks for this one. Hopefully you guys liked that last time. Who is on this card? Phil Davis, Rob Wilkinson. That is going to be a snooze fest because Phil Davis is so good that he just makes every fight boring now. Moldavsky, Carl Moore, Albrechtsen, decent fighters. Oh, Shoeface, Antonio Carlos Jr. fighting on the card. Alexander Romanov versus Tim Johnson. Okay. Alex Polizzi, former Yoel Romero victim. And then Sullivan Coley's all right. And Rodrigo Nascimento. Cool. Well, I'll be no, Isha will be covering that, so I'm not entirely sure. Mr. Wonderful. Yeah. Happy birthday. Hey, thank you, Lane. Appreciate that. Jason Jackson is not on this card. Mint Davis. Now that's a little bit of profiling right there. Hey, thank you, Bodak. Hey, shout out to Bodak. Hey, Bodak has a really cool channel. If you guys haven't already subscribed to Bodak, go check out his channel. He does these cool quizzes. I thought I had the only quiz show on MMA YouTube. Nope. Fucking Bodak beat me to the punch. So screw you, Bodak. Yeah, Romanov, for some reason. It's a pretty decent card. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's sitting at about a solid 6.5. I'd still watch it. Unbelievable. Did your BFF Hank wish you a happy birthday? No, I haven't spoken with Hank for quite a while now. Davis with dreads was crazy looking. Let's see. Phil Davis dreads. Yeah, not a bad card though. Not a bad card at all. I'll see if Heartbroken Skate. I'll see if Big Red wants to do a fight companion for that. If not, then I'll probably just leave it up to Isha, and then I'll cover Ryzen. Let's keep going though. And then Friday we got some Muay Thai in the morning, and then we've got a lot of Muay Thai in the morning actually. I haven't been catching a lot of these cards, and they've been off for a week. But one championship Friday fights, always a banger. Be sure to catch that if you're up at ridiculous hours. Oh, and then there's a karate combat. Alvian Spong. Mohammed Mokayev is on this fucking card. Oh, and then lots of Eves and Mohammeds on this one. So yeah, I might have to do a fight companion for this though. It's on at 1. Oh my, why? Okay, it's on at 10 a.m. Fuck. On Friday? Damn. I wish I wasn't working on Friday. I could try to weasel my way out of working though. What do you guys think? Should I weasel my way out of working and cover some combat sports on the YouTube channel that makes me no money? Shudo Brazil. Looks interesting. It's going to be on Fight Pass. Interesting. That actually sounds cool. And then Ryan Garcia is going to box Rolando Romero, and somehow Teofimo Lopez is on the undercard. That sounds interesting enough. Is this the one going down in Times Square? I'll be tuning into that. Devin Haney? What the fuck? Wait, how did I not know about this card? You're misquoting him, Denial.
Easy, but just because you my talent, Idaho, I loved you. You
Why do I feel so stupid that I didn't know about this card? Decent boxing weekend. Apparently, sounds like a solid plan. Yeah, I covered the card. All right, you guys want me to skip work? You must seek out of work. Dude, work has been so stupid lately. I can't even. You guys don't want to hear about all my work stupid bullshit. Rolly is fucked and Tio is on the sauce. Teofimo Lopez might be the best boxer out of all these three. I said it. Teofimo will win, but the lines make it unbettable. Yeah, I'm sure they do. He's probably boxing odds are terrible. It's in Dubai, so they got to get all their guys from that region. Yeah, you said it. It's a setup for the Oh, right. No, that is actually a good question. Don't you work for yourself? No, I don't. But I don't work for myself, but my boss sets it up to where I kind of do. But it's not my boss that like my boss doesn't give a shit if I work on Friday or not. It's more just this stupid ass people we're working for right now that are just being douchebags. I mean, what's new? What's new? Did you see the trailer for the Mark Kerr movie, The Smashing Machine? I did. It looks dope. I don't care about MMA movies. You know? I'm not a movie guy. I don't really care about movies in general. I think that The Rock looks like a good Mark Kerr, like, in character form. But I don't know. I don't care. I just don't care. That's just me. I just don't care about most things. Canelo is gonna school Skull. Yeah, I mean, shocker. Starring Natty Vegan Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, isn't that funny that isn't that funny that Dwayne Johnson, Hulk Hogan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, all these guys are like, nah, I've never done steroids. You just said you watched 4 Alien movies in a row, so I actually watched 6 this weekend. I watched the first Alien, the second Alien, the third one, the fourth one, and then I watched Alien versus Predator, both of them. So I'm not a movie guy by any stretch. It's much like video games. Like I'll go on a run where I'll like play an old game, or I'll go on a run where I'll watch old movies. Like I'll watch like a old movie series. But yeah, outside of that, like I won't watch movies for like a year, and then I'll like last year I watched all the Rambo movies. So now I'm watching all the Alien movies. Actually, that's probably what I'm gonna do after this. Is watch what is the other two? Prometheus, Covenant, and Romulus. Those are the last 3 I gotta watch. I'm gonna watch all of them probably tonight. Barker had a pretty crazy life. It looks good. There are scenes from it when he was in Pride. Yeah, I did see that. I mean, like I said, I just don't care. Like I don't care. There's already a documentary about him, and I mean, I had heard that like it's basically the documentary. And I mean, it's like it's about his life. So, but yeah, no, that sounds cool. I mean, like I'm not the kind of guy to be like, dude, MMA movies are stupid. I'm not a movie guy. I'm the wrong guy to ask about movies. I guys talking about basketball. Thoughts on Jurassic Park being the greatest movie of all time? Greatest movie of all time. Are we serious? Are we doing this right now? Well, as a self-admitted non-movie watcher, um, Jurassic Park, the greatest movie of all time. I'm just gonna flat out say no. Um, Clearly no. But a fantastic movie, I guess. A very good movie. Very good movie. Did you cover AVP and AVPR? No, we can do it right now, though, if you want. I'll give you my synopsis. Uh, I watched Alien versus Predator a long time ago when it came out, and I liked the movie a lot. This is before I had seen any Predator or Alien movie, though, so, like, caveat. Everybody says that those two movies are, like, some of the worst Alien movies because they are more Alien movies than they are Predator movies, right? But I liked him. I like both movies. I think that the biggest critique of either movie is that the characters are very stale and the acting isn't very good. But it's like, okay, were you entertained? I was entertained the whole time I was watching both those movies. But yeah, the acting is not very good. It's just okay, like I had this debate with somebody. It's like the first Roadhouse movie is a terrible movie. It's a terrible movie. The acting sucks. The characters aren't very deep, but the movie is fun. It's a fun to watch movie. Like, why does a movie have to be? Why does it have to be like the worst movie ever? Just because the acting's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, terrible movie. I was entertained, so I'm down for a slop fest once in a while. That's how I feel about dramatized shit is dumb compared to a factual documentary. Okay, I've never seen any. I know about Mark Kerr's life, but I mean, I just don't care. Wait, Idaho doesn't like the NBA. So I used to be a big NBA fan. My favorite player was Allen Iverson, and I liked him because he was short, and I was always short, so it was relatable, you know. And then what's actually really funny is when I was a kid, I was so into basketball. I seriously thought I was gonna be an NBA player, right? And then as I got older, my mom was like, "Yeah, dog, like you're not gonna be an NBA player." I'm like, "Well, why not?" She's like, "Dude, you're too short." I was like, "Oh, right." And then I started smoking weed, skateboarding. Jurassic World is I've never seen Jurassic World. Doesn't like the NHL. I've never watched an NHL game, and I probably will never. Hey, thank you, Degenerate Dane. He says, "Happy birthday" in Spanish. The best movie ever is clearly Ernest Goes to Camp. That's another movie I've never seen. Imagine dinosaurs were real and Hank got chased by a Tyrannosaurus. That would be terrible. That would suck. That would suck. Fight Club. Again, that's another movie I saw when I was a kid, but never really watched. Uh the answer, yes, AI. All of the Ernest movies. Okay, I've never seen this movie series. The answer. 6 foot is short now. Right, right. I thought he was short as a kid, right? Because he's like the shortest guy on the fucking on the court. But I never like put it together in my brain that he's actually 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Delusional Mexican, exactly. Lane, did you get your money? Nope. Yeah, shocker. Idaho, what is your best movie of all time? I got Inception or The Dark Knight. Wow. I used to really love Inception. Best movie of all time. God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You got me. Hold on. It's going to take a second. Best movie of all time. Okay. Dude, I'm going to embarrass myself no matter what answer I give. Yeah, like I said, I used to really like Inception. I think DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors of all time. Oh. Ready? Here's my answer. The Departed. The Departed. The Departed is a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies. Best movie of all time? Probably not, though. Best movie of all time. Departed is up there for me. Um, dude, I can't even. Dude, I'm not a movie guy. Like, leave me alone. Nah, its opinion can't be wrong. It can suck, but not be wrong. Yeah, I'm a movie guy. I'm not a movie guy, so I don't know. I'll go The Departed though. A solid answer because Leo and Mark actually hated each other during filming. Wow. I am just always surprised at Matt Damon's level of making you hate him in a movie. Yeah, he's so good at making you just hate the fuck out of him in every movie he's in. Like it's fantastic. It's fantastic. The Departed is fire. Seen it at least. Yeah, same. Literally, Departed is the best. Everyone dies. I know, dude, because he's like about to. You're like the good guy's about to win, and then he just dies, and you're like, oh, right. Another. I don't know why I was thinking about this. Another movie I really like is Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence. Also, you know what's a good movie is Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Chris Nolan is the best director producer of all time. Wow, big words there. Do you like TV shows or I like neither? I am just a simpleton, small brained man. The TV shows that I watch, again, like I don't watch TV shows. I don't really watch movies. I'll just go on like a streak. But if I'm gonna watch a TV show, I'm either gonna watch Family Guy, South Park, or American Dad, and nothing else. Like those are the 3 TV shows I watch over and over and over and over again. Also, Mr. Deeds is one of my favorite movies of all time. Thoughts on Interstellar? Never seen it. I love him in the Ocean's movies. Ocean's movies are oh my god. I just remembered my greatest movie of all time. It's Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour 2 is my all-time greatest movie ever. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2. I watched those movies fucking endlessly as a kid and as a young adult. Like I've watched Rush Hour 1 and 2 as recently as like 3 months ago. Two of my I'll put them together. Rush Hour 1 and 2 best movies of all time. Blue Streak is goated. Dude, I love that movie. Scorsese's revenge film finally got an Oscar. Yeah. Fuck yeah, hides the diamond in the air vent in Life is my favorite comedy ever. I quote it weekly. Ugh. That series made my life. Damn respect. Lifetime Fantasy to Commit a Heist, dude. I just that movie is so good. It's cheesy. It's Martin Lawrence, you know, but I love that. I probably watched The Office 100 times. It's right. You just rewatch the same shit over and over again. We don't change much as we grow. Got the DVD. Hell yeah. Has to be Rush Hour. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker were legendary duo. Yeah. And then like I always talk about like how you could never make that movie today, right? Like Chinese guy and black guy being racist for 4 hours. Like that those movies would never work if you tried to release them today. It's probably why there's never been a Rush Hour 4. Also, Chris Tucker kind of fell off the face of the earth, didn't he? Rush Hour and Ocean series box set. Dude, that's fucking sick. All the Rush Hour movies are solid. That was a great duo with the Shanghai Knights and Owen Wilson. I never watched Shanghai Knights. But yeah, Rush Hour 3 is even good. It's not as good, obviously, but they did a good job kind of tributing, you know, the other 2 movies. And it sucks that they came out so far apart. Thoughts on Elon Musk being so involved in the government despite not being elected? Before Elon Musk, and this has nothing to do with my political views. I guess it kind of does, but anyway. Before Elon Musk was ever like part of the government in a volunteer form or whatever. I have always despised Elon Musk. Like, always hated the guy. So I continue my hate for Elon Musk. I don't care if he cures cancer. I'm still gonna not like him. Never liked Elon Musk. I refuse to ever like the man. Fuck that guy. And it has nothing to do with anything politically that he has done or not done. I just don't like him. Just downright don't like him. But thoughts on Elon Musk being so involved in the government? He is annoying. He's very annoying. I own all the movies, talking about the DVD and digital. It's that serious. Oh my god. Hey, respect. You know, Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2 always hold a special place in my heart because I remember my mom owned this shop, and we actually like lived in this room like behind, like, you know, attached to the shop, and it was just like a little studio, just like a room, and that's what we watched every night. We watched Rush Hour. Like we had like a food. We didn't have like a mattress. We just like all like me, my mom, and my sister as kid. Like we when we were really young, we all slept on the futon and we just like watched Rush Hour literally every single day. So yeah, those movies hold a special place in my heart. He takes credit for Tesla and he didn't even start the company or design the yeah. The only thing that Elon Musk deserves any amount of respect for is the fact that the guy started SpaceX, but it's like Elon Musk is insufferable. I'm actually getting angry even thinking about him. You see the things kids say makes you think what he's really. You see the things his kids say. I don't like thinking about Elon Musk. I'm actually developing an aneurysm right now as we speak. And again, it has nothing to do with my political views. I'm a moderate right leaning person, but I cannot stand Elon. Also, it's weird that like people were so against Elon Musk, like that were on the right until he attached himself to Donald Trump, and then now people are like Elon Musk is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Fun fact: Doge claims to have saved 160 billion. The government has spent 220 billion more so far this year than last year. Ain't that some shit? Elon basically is a glorified manager who never invented a thing, but somehow is the richest person. Well, good for him. You know, that's not a defense for like Elon Musk is great though. You know, I'm not saying you're saying that. Actually, quite the opposite. It's just like Tesla would have never survived without Elon's financial and design input. Yeah, there's probably merit to that. Skipping my comments. What did you say? Elon was appointed. No one ever. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just like trying to get to the nitty gritty here. I'm all for fixing government waste, but you can't go around still upside down on. Yeah, it's like, hey, this department was created to save money, and now we've spent more money than we did last year, but we're saving the government money. His kid told Trump to go away. He's not the president. And then, guys, I don't care about Elon Musk. And then he said we're going to charge a space tax. That sounds like the Jetsons. Space tax. So they can do whatever they want. Now, why would a kid think of those things? A space tax. You know what? That actually put Elon Musk's kid ahead of Doge, right? Space tax. Now that sounds like a thing I can get behind. Space tax? What about space taxis? Jackie Chan has so many good action movies. Rumble in the Bronx, First Strike, and Shanghai Noon were all great. Plus, he was in a few Bruce Lee movies. I honestly haven't seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies. More of a Bruce Lee guy. I like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know he's very cheesy. His movies are like super 80s, but like me some JVD. Or JVDC. JCVD. And Jackie almost dies in half of those. Yeah, guy does his own stunts. All right. This boxing card looks sick. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. Who the hell are these two guys though? Reito Sumi and Lavelle Whittington. That sounds like the bump fest right there. UFL. I keep seeing a lot of fighters that come from UFL. Free stream on Rumble. For those of you that have Rumble. BKFC going down. Man, there's a lot of shit going down this weekend, man. What the hell is this? FAC? I've never seen FAC before. Oh, and there's actually a 1 card on Friday. What the hell? Kong Thorny versus Nong O. God, Nong O, dude. Can you just go home? Tyru Tolo in a grappling match. Oh my gosh, Sebastian Kadistam. I have not seen this guy in a dog's age. Glad he's fighting again. Samapetch. Oh, Estupinian. Looks like a decent card. Oh shit, Front Street Fights. This is my local. This is my local MMA promotion. Don't know who any of these people are, but yeah, dude, Front Street Fights. I'll probably end up doing a fight companion for this. Straight up. Gotta support the local, right? You at least know Inoue's. I didn't know Naoya Inoue was fighting this weekend. Plus, I don't really care. Because he's not gonna be fighting anyone of note. But I had no idea, honestly. Is he fighting on like Monday night though, or Tuesday, like at 2 a.m? Eternal. Heart Eternal is decent. Who's next? Dynamic Glove. Wow. I'm sure that sounds way cooler in Japanese. Was it kickboxing? That was just boxing. Philippine Combat Championship. Now that sounds like something I would watch. Paratech. Oh, LWC. Heard is pretty good. Shout out to Chummy Boy. RWS just looking like shit these days. RCC. One Pride. King of Kings. Wow. And it's a kickboxing card on DAZN. In Latvia. At 10 a.m. That actually sounds like something I might cover. Some random kickboxing events. Okay. If I can figure out if somebody's down to give me their DAZN password, I'm there. Road to victory. All right, what else? Come on, give me something else. There's a lot of shit going down this weekend. Smorgasbord, and then we get into the UFC Des Moines card. I did a preview and picks stream for this card. It's my last live stream. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Sunday USA top rank. He's fighting in Las Vegas. What the fuck? Oh my god! Look at me! Look at me! I'm just like, yeah, fucking stupid Naoya Inoue. When's he gonna fight in America? Oh, on Sunday. That's why it's a big deal. His first fight in the U.S. and like I was gonna say, not his first fight. Yeah, that's cool. I guess. Dude, I don't know. Ryan Gart. Yeah, we just kind of talked about that a little bit. He's gonna smoke Rolly Romero. Yeah, we'll see who he's fighting, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. Hendo's fight night. The hell is this? Dan Henderson's fucking promotion. Interesting. And then we got Ryzen. Sunday morning. Go ahead and catch me live for Ryzen. Who do we even got? Clever Koki, Shadulayev, Asakura, Suzuki, Sabatello, Dodson. Oh my god. Koji versus Cynic Harriman. This is my main event right here. All right. Yeah, I have to go live for that. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. Okay, Inoue is going to take on Ramon Cardenas. Let's check him out, guys, shall we? Swampy, my friend. Sorry to hear that. man, I have a I got a Twitter, and I have an Instagram, Combat Casual 3027 on Instagram, and Combat Casual ID on Twitter. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. We'll talk about it, man. Sorry to hear that. But yes, Ramon Cardenas. I don't know who this fucking guy is. Let's check him out. Let's check him out, guys. This is the guy that Naoya Inoue is boxing for some terrible reason. Hey, you know what? Guys on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, or 14. He's on a 14 fight winning streak. He last won the vacant WBA Continental North America Super Bantamweight title. Wow. He did beat a guy who was 26-16 and was on a 6-fight losing streak at the time in that win streak. So, but his only loss is to Danny Flores in Mexico. And before that's his only loss in his career. So 26-1, 14 KOs. I'm supposed to give a shit. Why? Like I was supposed to care about Naoya Inoue boxing this bum. Why? Somebody tell me why. Because he's fighting in America? I don't care. Oh, and we got Deep on Monday night. Oh, I'll try to catch that too. There's a Pancrase card on Tuesday that's got literally 1 million fights on it. And then that's it for the weekend. Cool. That fight should set up a big fight with Nick Ball later this year. All right. I mean, that's something I'll care about, but I just don't care about. I don't care about Naoya Inoue. Like, I just don't care. I never have cared. I think one thing that is interesting though, I think it's either it's like in under 3 title defenses. He will have tied Floyd Mayweather and Joe Louis for most consecutive title match wins, which is actually very impressive, no matter what way you look at it. So, yeah, good for Inoue. I couldn't be bothered. I don't really care about what they would call booger weights in boxing. Not my thing. It's a spider right there. Okay, so before we cut out of here and I go to the skate park because my knee is finally feeling better, let's check out some MMA news. Why don't we? The news. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney erupted into an explosive war of words at the pre-fight press conference. I like Bill Haney, so that sounds awesome. How many underdogs can pull off upsets at UFC Des Moines? Interesting. Tyler Santos suspended 6 months for failing a drug test. Hilarious. I mean, slow weekend for news. UFC fighters Sequidris Dumas arrested on multiple charges, including robbery and battery. Wow. Hilarious. Look, there's nothing newsworthy this week, if you ask me. I think we've already covered most of everything. So yeah, man. Anything else on your guys' mind before we cut out of here? Thank you everyone for coming in and wishing me a happy birthday. Much appreciated. Our man Nick will be at the Des Moines card, not in DC in a basement. Wow. Look, Richard Jenner Dane, you're my good friend, but you sound kind of salty at this point, man. It sounds like Should get over it. Go get some birthday. That's funny. Wouldn't even know where to start, my friend. Later, and happy birthday again. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, everybody. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you all again for the birthday wishes. I'll be back probably tomorrow with something. We'll be streaming something tomorrow. I don't know what yet, but we'll be doing Ryzen over here. Probably Deep as well, because Isha will be absent for both. So hop in, check it out, say what's up. Don't. I'll be watching. So peace out.